So, on my right, I have Gubu. Guba, sorry. Guba Goops. He's our Afro dancer. Make some noise one more time, clapping. So his style is Afro. Then on my left, I have Tien, our popper. And last but not least, Alvin Allar Motion, our house dancer and DJ. So, feel free, anybody that wants to start? Yes, Patrick.
I have a first question.
First question. Okay. Is there anybody else that wants to be first? He was very fast, but I know. Yeah. So, okay, then Patrick takes it. What shall I do? Shall I just do it like this, or shall I go to Patrick with the mic?
I wish you could do it like this. Yeah, just with the voice.
Okay.
Patrick. Let them ask like this.
Yeah, and then I repeat the question.
Yeah, repeat the question and give the mic to whoever answers.
Okay. So, Patrick, your question is.
My first question on you judges is, what was the main thing you were judging? Like, what was the thing that gets you to judge for somebody, like to give the vote to somebody? What was the main thing you were voting for?
Did everybody hear the question?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I can answer first and I don't need
Yes,
the
I'll
mic.
give. Oh, no, mic?
Do you need the mic technically or not? For the recording?
Maybe it's good for the
No,
record.
not necessarily.
Okay. So everybody a bit more quiet and we can hear it better on the camera. On the camera.
So basically, what I was looking at between every battle that you did, and especially the first and the second round, is how much risk did you take from the first round. So if in the second round you do pretty much the same, for me there is not enough risk. But I reward risk more than technicality or musicality or whatever. It's like, okay, are you willing to explore it, and how far are you going in that? So, yeah.
Nice, lovely. Anybody else wants to add something? Any judge?
Yeah.
Google?
Yeah, you can go. I left the mic, so that's why. So, like in the Afro community, it's really important to have the feeling first. We always say feeling first, and I really live by this. I also live by don't force it, feel it. And yes, any person I saw like they felt it, you know. I felt it too, and I really, if you see somebody feeling it, I see the person, you know, and this is really what inspires me and what I judge on.
Yes, make some noise. Thank you. So, Tia.
Yeah, for me, for the all-style battle, from my perspective, I will see the person who if he or she is really on the music or feel the music, and then maybe the foundation and the diversity compared with the first round. So yeah, also same as you. Yeah. So yeah.
Lovely. Anybody else questions? Feel free to share. The judges are here. Now we can talk to them. Yes.
I was talking about this with Tony the other day, and a lot of people comes from, for example, choreography kind of dance lesson background, and they start participating in battles, but they have to then learn freestyling. The freestyling, probably a lot of the dancers kind of more or less elements of your freestyle comes from the choreography they have learned in the past, maybe. And sometimes in the beginner people has that, oh, this looks like some choreography that they just do in the choreo that they have learned in the past. But when that person gets better, that choreography part becomes their taste, style. And they're probably not universal answer for this question, but when do you see that choreography is not anymore copy and paste thing?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
So, judges, what do you think? I don't know.
For me, it's about being in the moment, because the choreography is always based on like types of music, you know. And if you have like a random beat, there's always going to be like these moments that are really in the moment. And if you're able to feel them and hear them at this moment, I think you're very deep in the process of becoming more free and more less attached to a choreography.
Nice, beautiful answer. Make some noise, people.
Yeah, I think we can see there are some templates from choreography. So if they are dancing the music, so you will see if he is doing the template or just doing randomly in the music.
Yeah, I also agree it comes down to feeling, and I think the music also helps because if the music is really repetitive, at some point you see if they do the whole choreo. If the music changes a lot, it's hard to do a choreo when the music changes a lot. So it's not really an issue. You see also from seeing more round of the dancer how they respond to it, and it's not an issue.
So we go to the next question. Anybody? Oh, Isis, yes.
I have a question. Because for me, when I feel the music, it's very easy to connect and to go into my body instead of my head. But when I don't relate so much to the music, for example, there is a beat that I'm not really feeling so much, and I think like, oh, and then I start to think, and then I go to maybe steps that I know from, I don't know, classes or something, or that I think, oh, this is hip hop beat, so I have to do hip hop instead of feeling it. So my question is, do you have any like tips about when you don't instantly feel the, because when you instantly feel the music, then for me it's easy to move. But when I don't instantly feel the music, I'm like, oh, what do I have to do? So do you have any, like, how can you go into that groove? Yeah.
Very good question. Did everybody hear it? Ah, nice. So.
What I personally would do when you're training by yourself, choose the music that you know you're not going to feel it immediately. Make sure that your eyes are closed and try to visualize what your body wants to do. And after you did that, do it. That's really going to help you because you're going to think more outside of the box, and maybe you have the feeling a little bit, but in your visualization you will be able to like structure it, and after you just do it, you're just training it in your body. So that's my tip.
I like this answer. I like it.
For example, if I want to do popping in house music, it's like the house music is normally like, for example, it's dun da da dun da dun dun da da dun da dun. So if I want to do popping, maybe you can just try to entry the basic beat like a dun da dun da, and there's maybe like some song from person like maybe you can also after you entry the second beat like dun da dun da, and then you can just follow the song of the person in the music, and then maybe after this part you can do more diversity for the beat like dun da da or dun da dun dun da. Just step by step from basic to little bit more complex, and then I think you will be better to be in the music.
Good question.
For me, I'll be honest. I'm not actually coming from the battle scene. I'm coming from the club scene, and when I don't dig a sound in the club, I don't leave the club. So I just pick one element that I really like. I just try to find one and I play with that. So I take my time, and that's what he was, I think, also sharing with the going step by step. So you pick one element and you just focus on it, and then you just tell a story or play with it. Just Otherwise, I would leave every club and then.
Such beautiful questions and answers, people. Like I'm being filled with wisdom here. Oh my days. So who's up for the next? Anybody? I also don't know how much time we have. Tony, how much time?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, so relax.
No pressure.
Yeah, I have a question, but
Yes,
I don't know if it's maybe too general, because if you're already dancing for like multiple years, like what do you do, or what is it that inspires you to continue? Because for me, a lot of things are new, so I'm like, I want to like learn everything. But what is it that maybe surprises you, or that you have this exploration still going on? Like what inspires you? Like
That's a good question. Good question. What inspires? So?
Yeah, that's what we're So like the more I learn, the more I wanted to learn, because yeah, there's so much that I like. It's like repeated cycle, you know. Like every time you're at your top, you realize, oh, I'm actually at my bottom, and what really inspires me is to share with people and going to different places to get new perspectives and bring it back to where I'm from. That's like so inspiring, you know. So yeah, that's my question. You feeling it? Okay,
I'm feeling it, man. Oh my days.
Oh my goodness, too much inspiration. Emotional. Let's get emotional.
So, for me, I think there are two sides. One side is from myself, because I purely like the dance, because I like enjoy the music, dancing the music. So I think this is one of the most important things. Just get inspiration from ourselves. And other sides, I think, is from many people, because I think normally you can independently practice, but for a long term, you will be a little bit boring or a little bit frustrated. So you need to go outside to talk, to jam, or battle with other people and get some energy, some inspiration from many sides, other people. So yeah, this is what I got from inspiration, these two sides.
I would say for me, how I relate to dance is that it is the only thing I can do regardless of how I feel, actually. So I can be the saddest, the angriest, the happiest, or whatever, I can do it. And this is not the case with anything else. So for me, it just keeps me energized, just keeps me alive, whatever I feel. And then sharing with other people, definitely it exposes you to just things you never thought of or never thought possible, things like this, like how does that work, and it just sparks a curiosity continuously, and that's for me enough to just keep going. And then I DJ, and I love DJing for dancing and getting inspired like this.
Amazing. So you've been filled with inspiration here today. Any questions?
Last question.
Last question then. Then let's
Now we're going to round it off.
I have one.
Yeah, is there anybody else?
Like you don't talk, you are not talking, so I have questions I would like to tell them.
You sure, everybody? Like maybe there is someone inside that is like feeling willing to.
Nothing is too crazy, too general.
Okay, then afterwards you can still ask them questions, so then it's maybe more relaxed. Yes.
So
Patrick.
my question is, it's quite similar to the question of the choreo, if you can see the choreo. But to me, it's quite different, because sometimes it's like you see the people dancing on the music, but it's different when you see people dancing into the music. How do you feel that, or how do you feel about that? Or can you see that difference between dancing on the music or dancing into the music? And how would you describe dancing on and into the music?
So did you guys understand the question?
Sorry.
So you have dancing on the music. I think just to double translate, it's like showing the rhythms, or you have dancing into the music while you go deep and you go start to feel it, right? Yeah. So.
Yes. Like I said before, I always say don't force it, feel it, and I feel like choreographic, it is more like a force.
Yeah.
So you have to really force it, and like a period of time you would be able to feel it. And if you're like really into the music, you just feel it, because in my experience, I also do like the crew type dance, and sometimes I really have to. I'm like really tired of doing it again and again. But when I really have this energy, I'm feeling it. I'm not tired because I'm not pulling, like my energy is pulling me to dance, but if I have to force it, obviously I'm gonna be tired because I do it all myself, you know? So that's the difference. If I need to force it, then I'm gonna be tired, and yeah, if I feel it, I'm not gonna be tired, and I'm really into the music. That's the, yeah. Very nice.
I think there's other things is you sometimes if you dance in the music and be yourself, you will be just naturally in the music, or so. Yeah, I think just be yourself and dance in the music. That's important.
What comes to me when you ask this question is that when dancing on the beat, at least for me, how I perceive it for myself and how I then transcribe it when I judge is when I dance on the music, I have a kind of monologue. When I dance in the music, I have a dialogue with the music. So it's more of a conversation, you know. So it's like you either decide to just project stuff and just do your thing, or you decide to just listen and then converse with the music that you have, and that's the difference.
Yeah. This is so deep. We're diving deep. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So yeah, we're receiving knowledge, we have questions, and it's always good to share talk also with each other about it. It's also good because then you can learn from different perspectives. So this is just a little example, but don't forget, like, we're all here to enjoy the dance, to learn from each other, and be inspired by those who have a lot of experience. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to this, and then we go to the next part. So we're slowly gonna stand up, slowly, don't break anything, slowly. Oh.